Alright. But what's going on, world? As always, this your boy, Mr. No Days Off, aka the Fate Maker, coming to you live with something special for today. I got the homie mJam, the mightiest of Muse here. We about to cast in some predictions for Money in the Bank, which is happening Saturday, July 6th, 2024 at 6:30-ish p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, according to Google. It is coming to you at the well, if you want to pronounce this mJam, since it's where you're from, so.
That would be the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto.
I guess Ontario, Canada. Ontario.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yes, sir.
So of course
Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario. Yes,
this will be on the Peacock service. So if you, of course, we're not paid by Peacock, or there's not any promotion promoting them. So, but yeah, we just decided to do MJ hit me on the side and say, hey, you want to do a Money in the Bank prediction? I said, sure, let's just go ahead and throw our predictions out on what's happening. So MJ, if you want to give the rundown on what the matches are, and then I guess we'll just freestyle it from there.
Yeah, yes, sir, most definitely. So for Saturday, we have 5 matches currently announced on the card. We have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match consisting of LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, Jey Uso, and Andrade. Then on the women's side, we have Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Zoey Stark, and Chelsea Green. Then for the rest of the card, we have a 6-person tag match between Cody, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens against the Bloodline. They have not yet announced which 3 of the Bloodline will be going to Money in the Bank, but it is most likely going to be Solo, Tama, Tonga, and Tongaloa. And then for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, we have Sami Zayn versus Bron Breakker. And for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, we have Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins.
And of course, so currently these are all the announced matches, but of course we are recording this 2 days before
SmackDown.
Yeah, so
something could come up.
something could change. But we are just giving our predictions on what we think might happen. So yeah, for anyone who is in the chat or wants to chime in, more than welcome to chime in, or just hang out and see what we're just talking about, just in general. So yeah. So I guess we can go ahead and just get started as far as the matches, who's going to be in, what we think is going to be from the first match all the way to the main event. And then we'll just go ahead and go on from there. I predict that the first match for Money in the Bank is probably going to be the women's Money in the Bank match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, only reason why I think of that is because from the last pay-per-view, which one was that again? The last pay-per-view that they were in?
Clash of the Castle?
Clash of the Castle. Yeah. First, I was really shocked that they had Cody Rhodes going up against the phenomenal AJ Styles. The very first match, I was like, wow, they're doing a title, like a world title match right in the beginning. So I figured, why not? I'm gonna go with it. Women's, probably just the women's one just first, just to get it out the way, because that's. It's either that. I'm not sure about the Cody Rhodes one, but Sami Zayn and Bron Breakker. I mean, you could probably shoot any one of those, but I just think the woman's one will probably be the first one, just to get out the way. So
yeah. Do you want to do like what the full order you think, and then I'll go, or do you want me to go?
Oh no, you can. No, you can go. No, you can go. You can go next.
Okay. So I'm actually thinking the opening match on the card is gonna be Cody and Friends versus the Bloodline.
Oh, okay.
It gets that match out of the way before the briefcases come out. So if it like Cody can't lose his belt right away.
Okay. Yeah, that
and
is
like they've also
yeah.
and they've also had like a philosophy of opening the show with a big match, and that would be a big match.
Okay. Interesting. I like that. So, but hey,
Yeah.
whatever. Well, that's I guess that's our predictions for the first match. The second match, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say who I think is probably going to win. Did you want to talk about who's gonna win, or did you just?
Sure, we can talk about who's gonna win.
Okay.
So if you want to go first.
Okay. So of course, if anyone wants to go ahead and just repeat on who is in the women's Money in the Bank, we have Io Sky, we have Lyra Valkyria, Chelsea Green, Naomi, Tiffany, Stratton,
Chelsea Green,
and Zoey Stark.
You said it wrong, bro.
Oh, Chelsea Green. So, so people, I don't think is gonna win I don't think Zoey Stark's gonna win. I just don't see her at any time right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Naomi, as much as I love Naomi, I don't think she's gonna win it. Only because just the way my thinking is, they're probably gonna give it to someone that hasn't had the spotlight yet. So, or they can go with someone safe, but I mean, this is Triple H's era, so
yeah.
I really don't think they're gonna give it to Io Sky just because of what Damage Control is. I feel like maybe Damage Control is gonna, since Io's in it, something's gonna happen with Io because they've been beefing as well, along with the tag champs. So I don't think that. To be honest, it's either going to be either through Lara or Tiffany Stratton. It's probably going to be one of those two, I think, because I guess Tiffany Stratton's getting a lot of TV time, and I guess, of course, with Nia Jax. So it's either going to be between Valkyria or Tiffany Stratton. It's probably going to be Tiffany Stratton, maybe, but I'm actually kind of rooting for Lyra. So, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also think it's gonna go to Tiffany Stratton. I think she's. I think they're gonna do a big push for her soon. I have some ideas on what the booking direction might be going.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to discuss that now or later, but yeah, she's definitely been allying herself with Nia Jax right now, so she's getting a lot more TV time.
Okay.
I can see it being her.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just think that there's something's gonna it's gonna be like a big distraction. Io and Damage Control are gonna mess up with Lyra. I don't know who is anyone beefing with Naomi at the time, or
Blair Davenport.
Oh, okay.
Recent NXT call up. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going at as of right now. So that's the match that I'm predicting that's probably gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're both picking Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. If you want to go ahead and...
Tippy time.
It's tippy time! Oh, Jesus. If you want to go ahead and go with your match, then,
Alright, so for the Cody and Friends versus the Bloodline, I think the Bloodline are going to win. I think either the relationship between Randy and Cody are going to break down now, or Randy's just going to turn during the match and RKA Cody and then let the Bloodline get the win. That builds to SummerSlam for Randy and Cody.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that as well, because, Randy has been eyeing that title on...
Yep, he saw it at the end of Clash.
You saw it too, so it's just like... So, yeah, unfortunately, yep. I think the Bloodline's gonna win. Do you think, or is it still too early for Reigns to show up, or do you think he's gonna show up at SummerSlam and something gonna happen?
I think he could show up at SummerSlam.
Okay.
I don't think he'll be before though, for sure. It'll be either at or like just after.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, the whole they taking out Paul Heyman. That was
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
crazy.
That was kind of crazy. Paul Heyman, Deli selling it like his bloodshot
Yeah,
eyes.
Yeah,
Boy.
he never takes bumps. He took a big bump on Friday.
Yeah. I think what I really wish they probably should have done is that when Paul said that I don't acknowledge you as my tribal chief, he should have said like I acknowledge Roman Reigns as my tribal chief. Still, I think he should have said that. So
Yeah.
because that would have definitely sparked a little more in Solo's eyes and had him going a little bit more crazier.
No, Roman is still my tribal chief.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go with yours. I'll let you choose for the next what you think is going to be next. So
I think the second match on the card will probably be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Men's Money in the Bank. Okay. Okay. Any thoughts about that, or are you just shooting? Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna go like the blood. Should I just run through what I think the card will be? I feel like that'd be a lot smoother.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna be that Bloodline match, then the men's Money in the Bank, then Sami and Bron, women's Money in the Bank, and then Seth and Priest.
Okay.
And what do you think it's gonna be?
Okay. So like I said the women's. I think it's gonna be Sami first, Bron Breaker.
Okay.
And then they're gonna do the men's Money in the Bank, and then Cody and the Bloodline, and then Priest, and then Priest versus Seth Rollins. So at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we both think the world heavyweight title is at the end.
Oh yeah.
Which is reasonable.
Yeah, I just think it because they're gonna have to get the men and the women's one out the way first. So because that way you can determine is whoever wins the Money in the Bank briefcases, are they gonna cash in tonight? They're gonna cash in that same day, or are they gonna wait? So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which match should we discuss next?
So okay. We can. I guess what we can do is the Money in the Bank. Who do you think is gonna win it? The men's.
For men's, I think Drew McIntyre is gonna win it.
Okay.
I could totally see it being him.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, and of course, if anybody wants to know who's in the men's Money in the Bank, it is LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, Chad Gable, Carmelo Hayes, Jey Uso, and Andrade. Yeah. So, who do you think is not gonna win that, or who do you think is not gonna win that? Yeah.
Yeah. So just to go over, I think Melo's a little bit too fresh. He's not yet.
Yeah.
There, Andrade. I don't know what's happening with Andrade. I feel bad for him. He went to AEW to not get pushed. He came back to not get pushed. I feel bad for the dude. He just wants a push, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jay is gonna win it either. Chad is kind of embroiled in the Wyatt 6 story, so I don't think it's gonna be him just yet. Mm-hmm. And then that would leave LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. I think between the two, LA's clearly going for that US chip. I think so I think that's gonna kind of put him out of contention. But I also think Drew's gonna win it, mostly because he lost his title to the Money in the Bank twice.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna and he's like, I hate the Money in the Bank. So for him to win the Money in the Bank would be great irony. On top of that, I could see him being screwed over by Punk again when he cashes in, which will make for more fuel for that feud as well.
Interesting. So yeah, same thing. I'm kind of on the same boat with you. Carmelo, he just got called up, had that good old fight with Cody. So I don't see him doing anything. Andrade, yeah, poor guy. Showed up in the Royal Rumble and really hasn't done much. Yeah. Chad Gable, very interesting one. I feel like the White Sick is gonna somehow do something hocus pocus. He's gonna probably climb. He's probably gonna climb it up. Nope. I bet you it's like
the lights go out.
And the lights go out, and then he's probably on the ladder, and then probably someone else is probably gonna be across from him, and he's just gonna get spooked, and he's probably just gonna, yeah, he's just gonna be like, no. I think they're all gonna surround the ladder, and then one's gonna be on there just staring at him. So I don't think Nikki Cross is gonna be there. I'm not sure, just because, but yeah. So do you think it's just gonna be like? Do you think Captain or Uncle Howdy is gonna be there, or?
Yeah, if the White Six are coming out to screw Chad Gable over, then Howdy should be out there too.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably say Howdy's going to be on the ladder with him, like staring at him, and then probably the others, and then
that would probably be the way.
Yeah. So that
the other ones are surrounding him.
Yeah. What would probably be funny is that you see them all around, and then for like a few minutes, and they're just staring, and then this will probably happen near the end, and then and then you see them, and then they all disappear, and Chad disappears with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I could definitely see that being what happens if they interfere.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna come down to LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. It can go either way. Punk could interfere. Punk could interfere and cost him once again the Money in the Bank, or he could win it. Who knows? So, but yeah. So I mean, it's just so many possibilities. But I would ever like to see Drew McIntyre win it, just because he could just come out and be like, "I proved y'all wrong." So, but
yeah.
Yep. So yeah, but yeah, it's probably gonna come down to either LA Knight or Jay. Between those three, but probably the one climbing is probably Drew McIntyre. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, good. All right, so I already discussed my women's Money in the Bank. The Cody, Randy, KO versus Bloodline. Yeah, we pretty much discussed that. I do agree that Randy is definitely gonna betray Cody.
Yep, it's coming soon.
Yeah, KO's gonna be like, "Where? What?" So
yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Would you like to do Intercontinental next?
Oh yes. Yeah.
I think that would make the most sense, and then we do World Heavyweight Championship for last.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to start?
Yes. I'll go and start. I ain't gonna lie. This is probably where I go off the course. I think Bron Breakker's gonna win this. That's my prediction. I think
okay.
Bron. Yeah. He's got so much potential riding into the Sami. I mean, his feud, he's not feuding with anyone else except for Sheamus, but Sheamus is not really feuding with them, so Chad Gable
is feuding with Ludwig right now.
Yeah. Chad Gable is out of the picture as well, so that feud with Sami is long gone. So I think Bron Breakker would probably be the next running to take the title. So.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Actually agree. I think Bron's gonna kill him. It's gonna be great. He's gonna spear him into next week, and I'm gonna have a great time.
Oh yeah, that man's high motor is just Bron Breakker's high motor is just
he just runs through people, man.
Through people. I mean, Jesus, especially on Raw. When I had a feeling when they were doing their confrontation, I was like, okay, Bron's not gonna just sit there idly and be like, walk on out. Nope. I saw a spear coming out of nowhere. That spear.
Yeah, that counted to a little quick. It was just dirty.
Woo, boy. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think Braun is gonna take it. It'll move Sami out of the Intercontinental title picture. He can move up the card if he wants then,
Mm-hmm.
because he's more of a main event player.
Oh yeah.
And then they can start building the mid card a bit more out. And I think Braun's got a lot of potential of feuding with like Ilya or. I know they were kind of like building that when he killed Ricochet.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's kind of the direction it's gonna go.
Okay. All right, and then of course we got Priest versus Rollins. I don't think I see Priest losing this. I do not see Priest losing this. So
I'm actually like really 50-50. I think it could go either way.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that with the friction between him and
the Judgment Day?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a factor.
Yeah.
Because like I could see it be him losing it to Seth, and then this is where I was talking about like the Money in the Bank cash in, like why the briefcase needed to go out after Cody's match, because I think it's gonna cashed in the day by Drew onto Seth.
Huh, interesting.
I think that makes sense. And then it'll build the friction between Priest and the rest of the Judgment Day. Like, and the Judgment Day is kind of falling apart at this point. Forgot what else I wanted to say. But yeah, that's more or less it.
Okay. Yeah. I just don't see Priest losing, because you still got what's his name lurking in the background?
Gunther?
Gunther, yeah. Cause he has what is he?
Match at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
he's King of the Ring. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he guaranteed the shot? Like he just
yes.
Okay.
He's guaranteed the shot.
Okay.
At SummerSlam.
All right. Yeah, cause it would. Like I said, you could probably go either way with this one, because I don't see Seth feuding with Gunther. So yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That's why I'm like, maybe Drew will cash in right away, and that gets the belt off Seth immediately as well.
Yeah, that is true. That could be another reason too. That I mean, they can go either way with this. They could have Seth could win it. Seth could win it, and then which I'm not sure if they would go in that direction, because then that would give Priest and the Judgment Day the feud, because then he would have to leave the Judgment Day for that to happen.
Yeah.
So, and of course, CM Punk's words where he was like, I will never let Drew McIntyre win the WWE title as long as I'm breathing or something. So,
yeah.
So many twists and turns. So.
Yeah.
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 Anything else you want to potentially discuss?
No, not really. Anything that you wanted to discuss going forward, or?
Not really. Okay. Maybe like when. So when do you think Money in the Bank will get cashed in then? Have you thought about that much for both of them?
I would say the men's. If it's a SummerSlam one, I have a feeling it's maybe the men's one gets cashed. At SummerSlam, possibly.
At SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the women's one, because right now you got Liv Morgan, and then you got Bayley. So.
Yeah.
And so, I don't see Liv losing it anytime soon, just because Rhea is gonna have to come back, or
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So whenever so I could probably see like I could probably see if whenever Liv does have a match, I could see after the match Rhea coming out there destroying her and then that's when the woman's title gets cashed out, and then that causes more of a friction between Rhea.
Okay.
So yeah.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like that idea as far as booking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I was thinking,
Mm.
since Tiffany is allying herself with Nia Jax, and Nia Jax has the title shot for Queen of the Ring at SummerSlam, if Tiffany wins it,
Uh-oh.
Nia Jax doesn't win at SummerSlam, but she beats Bailey down, and then Tiffany cashes in right after the match. New champion.
I cannot. I
I
cannot.
could definitely see that happening. It's Tiffany time.
No, golly. Yeah. Oh man. For all the people to get the championship, it would be Miss Tippy time. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like we're on. The same.
Mostly the same page, yeah.
Same page. Okay. So.
I think we both picked Drew. We both picked Tiffany. We both. You said Bloodline as well?
Yeah. Bloodline.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we both picked Bloodline. We both picked Bron. And then I think you said I think the World Heavyweight Championship is the only one we're differing on.
Yeah.
You said Priest will keep it. I think Seth will take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let us know what you think, because I'm probably going to upload this on YouTube probably. So let us know.
Same.
Let us know what you think in the comments, since this is a few days ahead. What y'all think is going to happen at Money in the Bank, and catch y'all predictions as well. But until then, mJam, where can they find you at in case they want to find you?
You can hit me up at twitch.tv/mjam. Or I don't even remember what my YouTube is. I think it's mjam23.
All right. Well, of course, you can find me on twitch.tv/fade with the capital N and then the number 2 gaming as well. That's all my social medias as well. They don't change as well. But until then, it's been our pleasure to give you this announcements, and we will catch y'all later. So, okay, bye.
Hope y'all have a nice night. Moment side peace. One love. Later.
Yes.